So I've been trying to think about, okay, what are some experiences that I really desire to have? What would make me feel really happy? A lot of times it has to do with like giving an experience to someone. So like, for example, my son. I would love to give him the experience of, hey, let's go on this really cool vacation together. Let's whatever. But you know, there's many things I would love to do. I would love to go on like a safari. I'd love to go on I'm sorry for all the noises. I live in a city and I can't get away from the noises. So anyway, there's a girl with sparkling stickers on her car. Cool. What was I saying? Okay, so anyway, so I go to my son last night. I'm like, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a fun question. It's just a fun question. That's it. So I wasn't like expecting anything, but how I thought it was gonna go was just like, cool. All right, awesome. Oh man. But it turned into what I thought was a fun question. I guess it would be fun for my NI child, but it's different for like NI inferior. But like, sorry for the noises. There's just a truck who unloaded something. So anyway, and here's a lady that's gonna park next to me. So I was like, yeah, so for me it was fun, and for him it just sparked a bunch of like fear and anxiety. So the way he responded just kind of took me aback, because he's an intense person. He's an Enneagram 8. He's very intense, just like me, but his intensity shows up differently. And so I could feel all of his energy, and it did not feel good. So anyway, I'm like, oh my God, okay, well, I have to like get this energy off of me. I need to like go cleanse myself again. And then, you know, his fears and anxieties are like little bullets that shoot against my faith and my hope and my, you know, beliefs. So then I'm like, okay, I have a lot of work to do now. But at the same time, it's not his fault, you know, because he has his point of views and his feelings, and they're all valid. So I'm like, okay, well, let's have compassion for, you know, how he's feeling and what he's thinking. And so I just use it as an exercise for myself. And then, of course, recalibrated, went for a walk. Felt like it took at least an hour to recalibrate myself. Because also I feel like it's not just that, it's just I'm still living in a place that's not by myself. I'm living in a city. I don't want to be in the city. I don't want to be in that living situation. There's a lot I really don't like about my situation right now. Being on that road trip before, like, that was just so great for me because I could really clean my energy every day. That was awesome. The only thing I didn't like about that was that my dad and my son wanted me to check in with them every couple days to be like, I'm still alive. But it's understandable. But, you know, I really want to be in a situation where I'm like all on my own. I don't have to answer to anybody. I can just do what the fuck I want, be in my own energy. But anyway, so the point of this is just, it's just a reminder of how important it is to have that time on your own. And like, if you want to do something really big, really, it can seem risky to other people. Like, you want to start your own business, and then if you tell people, those people, if they're not supportive of you, and they're like, oh, you know what, that's gonna take so long, it's gonna have all these problems, and you know, it's like, you don't need to listen to that shit. No. So I guess that's my point here. Don't share with other people, which kind of sucks, because I love sharing. Like, I think it's beautiful to share, but you need to share with the right people, the people that are like on board with you, who understand you and what you're trying to do, and who give you more positive, loving energy. Like, that's super important, no matter what it is you're trying to do. So yeah. But yeah, it's just an exercise, you know? And then, yeah, so I journaled about it again this morning. Well, not that in particular, just this morning on my walk, I noticed I was feeling blocked. Like, I haven't cried in, I don't know, seems like a long time, a week, 2 weeks. I don't know, seems like a while. I haven't cried in a while, but there's like this big full moon coming. So whenever there's full moons, you can get extra emotional. So, I mean, I cried this morning, I cried last night. It felt good. I just want to have like an open heart, you know? I'm still trusting the universe, trusting the signs of the universe. Like, I've never seen an owl in my life, like in the flesh. I hear them all the time, but I don't see them. And this week I saw 2 on my morning walks, and then I kept seeing owls either in like the tarot readings I was listening to, and then last night some guy posted a picture in some group. Hey, my daughter made this owl. I'm like, okay, this is the week of owls, got it. So I mean, I can only intuit what that means for me, because when you look up that stuff online, like, the meanings online aren't necessarily the meanings that are valid for your life and your situation. So you always like have to follow, not have to, but like follow what your intuition's saying, because an owl could mean something completely different to somebody else than it does to me. So that's important. So yeah, so anyway, I went for my morning walk, and then I put on Pandora, which it's random songs. So I'm like, okay, send me a song, Spirit, because Spirit, God, universe will speak to you in many different ways, you know, songs, animals, shit like that. So song comes on, Falling Like the Stars, I think it's called. Falling Like the Stars, something like that. So what does that do to my brain? It makes me think of the ENFP. You know, I think I've done a really good job with like letting that go, letting go of outcome, not like expecting anything. I'm at this point, just with everything, I'm pretty much just like, okay, I'm not tied to any outcome. Yes, I want certain things to happen, but anything can happen. There are infinite possibilities that can happen. Spirit knows me better than I know myself. They know the bigger plan, all the little stuff going on that I can't see, not only having to do with me, but everyone else in the whole fucking world. And I know it happens in divine timing, no matter what it is, it's for the best. So anyway, that song came on, and I'm walking, and all of a sudden I just feel like I need to cry. And I'm like, oh, I wish I was home right now so I could just cry. But yeah, it just made me think of the ENFP, and I was like, you know, anything can happen. Like, I've come a long way with my growth journey, and I know that he can too. And it's been over 1.5 years since I've seen him. You can do a lot of growth in 1.5 years. I mean, look at me. I'm completely different than I was 1 year ago. And yet still, maybe he's not meant for me. I'm open to the possibility. But I definitely noticed with myself, just I've detached from any outcome. He's on my mind all the time. Not because I want him to be. It could be that I'm on his mind all the time. So if we're connected, you know, spiritually, which we are, then that's going to have an effect both ways. So anyway, so my journaling for this morning after my walk, first of all, I was trying to give myself a little pep talk. I was like, good job. We walked for 90 minutes. We saw 2 snuggling snails. And I've seen like over 6 owls this week. And then a song came on and I felt emotional. Spirit, please lead him back to me. If he's not meant for me, then I accept that. I feel that he is. I feel confused. I was led to quit my job and relax and do all I've been doing. Things feel worse right before a huge breakthrough. I am remaining strong. I keep my faith and desires alive. I trust that it all will happen when you say it's time. I'm open to all possibilities. I'm open to allowing everything to happen. The ways, the how, the what, the who, the when, as you will it, because you know me and what I need and what is best for me and my highest joy. Love, excitement. I don't need to be strong. I only need to trust. And that's the key right there. Just trusting the universe. And because this new belief systems I have, and the knowings that I have, and the trusting that I'm doing, like, it is rare to have this belief system. So there's not really very many people you can really talk to about it, you know, who aren't gonna like tell you, no, that's not true, or that's crazy, or whatever the fuck. There's just not a lot of people you can talk to about it, because it just, people are still in the 3D, very much in the 3D. And it's very easy to doubt, you know, it is. Especially when you feel like you're waiting for so long. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, okay, I did all these things. I followed my intuition. I put my trust in you. I'm still here. But it's like, okay, all right. I'm trusting. So we'll find out. Yeah, just, yeah, just recalibrating yourself. That's important. Knowing what you feel in your heart and in your soul, that is the truth. That is the truth. people on this planet. Like, there's people on this planet who don't, they've never seen people be good, honest, good intentions and stuff. I mean, the ENFP, he never saw that before. So I came along, and just for the sake of illustration, I come along and I'm like an angel, and I think he did see eventually who I was. I don't think it took him that long to see. I think he just had doubts and fears. Like, is this fucking real? Like, she can't really be like this, right? But I think but yeah, there are people out there who actually do have good intentions, who do want to operate at a place of love and compassion and honesty and authenticity. It's not to say anyone's perfect. We're still human beings. We still have our own fears and shit like that we have to get through. Like, we can only be as honest with others as we are with ourselves. But I guess the difference is there's some people who are dishonest on purpose. You know what I mean? And then other people, they don't necessarily know they're being dishonest, or they like make themselves believe that they're being honest. The games we play with ourselves, it's not a game necessarily. It's just, we learned how to survive as kids, and we have to unlearn that shit as we grow up. And sorry, I feel like I'm talking nonsense right now. I feel like I have a lot to say, but I don't know how to say it, I guess. But yeah, guess we'll stop now.